Today's cities are designed to provide the right platform to meet the needs of their residents in harmony with the environment. Urban designers, considering the necessary standards, design urban furniture in such a way that while adapting to social behaviours, it is also closely related to its location. Each country may have specific guidelines for urban furniture, which the designer needs to be aware of and comply with. In this video, I will point out the general aspects of designing urban seats and benches that architects should consider regardless of the country they are based in. When we talk about benches in this video, it covers all types of urban seating platforms that are considered as part of urban design. In urban design, benches are always designed or chosen according to their location and surroundings. By locating the bench in the right place, the feeling of the environment can also be enhanced. To create this feeling, the place that offers the most of it is preferable. For example, panoramic views can create more pleasure and a sense of appreciation of that place. Notice the character of the place where the bench is to be located. Historical locations can have a different character than contemporary areas, which should be considered in the design of urban furniture. The use of benches is an important factor in urban furniture. For example, nighttime lighting is used not only for decoration, but also to highlight the pathways and increase safety. The beauty of a sunrise and sunset can have a bearing on the location and orientation of the benches. Also, the benches could be located so that they can take advantage of the winter sun and summer shade. Another aspect that a designer should consider is regular events like festivals that may attract large crowds to a particular urban location. In this case, the seating should be designed in such a way that they remain functional and decorative even when there is no special event. Pay attention to the function of the benches. Sitting in a mall courtyard or sitting in a park require different designs. When choosing or designing a bench, consider whether it is intended for a short rest or for a longer period. In some urban areas, places are intentionally created to encourage people to communicate with each other in a relaxed environment. Before placing the bench, check for pathway intersections. For example, if there's a bicycle pathway between a parent's seating area and a children's playground, bicycles are at risk of colliding with children. Therefore, it is better to place benches next to the children's playground for better safety. At the same time, when placing a bench next to a pathway for cycling, running or walking, the seating area must be designed in such a way that it does not hamper the safe use of the pathway. If the benches are placed in large numbers and in different directions, without any specific pattern, they can affect the view or cause visual disturbance. To prevent this and to improve the general view, the benches can be placed next to walls or fences, as well as in a group with other furniture like lighting, planter boxes and waste bins. Depending on the location, benches should be highly resistant to vandalism. If the benches are located inside the area where skateboarders are playing, then adding handrails on both sides of a bench will prevent skaters from jumping on them and causing damage. Painted surfaces must have a high resistance to weather conditions, such as extreme heat, cold, decay, fire, and even scratching. Therefore, choosing materials and designing details of a bench can be very different for an out-of-town park compared to a hotel beer garden. Avoid placing the benches on a lawn space area where there is regular lawn mowing and so has potential for damage. But if you want to do so, be sure to pave under the bench. If you place benches under trees, you need to be aware that trees may attract birds where droppings on the benches can be a problem. Placing benches under fruit trees and trees that secrete gum can make benches dirty at certain times of the year. Also be aware that any trees dropping leaves on benches can cause staining over time if not cleaned regularly. Flowers and climbing plants can also damage benches by wrapping around them and thus increase maintenance costs. So during the life we are expecting for the benches, we need to consider arrangements that will minimise maintenance costs. A wide range of standards are defined depending on the use of the benches. For example, every 60 metres in low traffic areas and every 50 metres in high traffic areas, a bench should be placed with a suitable support for the elderly to sit down and get up. The ergonomics and comfort of a bench is considered based on how long it is supposed to be used for. In urban spaces, especially in parks, adults tend to sit more than children. Children love to play. On the other hand, for the kids, since they are different in height and stature, a single-sized bench may not be suitable. Under this video, I have put links that provide more information about dimensions and standards for benches and other urban furniture. By creating this video, I wanted to highlight some important aspects that contribute to comfort, beauty and safety, reducing possible maintenance costs.